MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Kansas City Royals and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Royals, center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Digging in Alcides Escobar, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Betts coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, man, I really like the pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Span is under it. And that retires the side. Striding into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes Soler. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Into the box now, Joe Pennant. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, man, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Throw over to first, and they got him. Into the windup and the pitch. Mookie Betts is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Kennedy into his motion, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So with 2 out here, that extends the inning for Joey Votto. In is Joey Votto now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll make for the 339 sign down there. Betts is on his way home. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. So stepping in, Brandon Crawford. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. That's in there, base hit. The throw into second. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And the run is in to score from second. And he's safe. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. Runner goes for third. Pitch inside the throw. And it's too late as Crawford just waltzes right into third. From the stretch. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Escobar. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And the run is in to score from third. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And I believe a balk is going to be issued here as he never came fully set. And now what else could go wrong this inning? That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Ready with another 0-2. And another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now. Stepping into the box, Alex Gordon. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done. Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he chased it in the dirt. Hundley finds it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Digging in, Jorge Soler. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Delino DeShields.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Merrifield scoops it up, and he's set down 1 away. Stepping in, number 14. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Safe to say he was fooled by that pitch. He was completely off balance in every way.
Down the third baseline. Throw takes care of him at first, and Kennedy's looking sharp here. 2 away. Ready for another chance. Eduardo Nunez. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And they'll have to chase it down out around the 382 sign. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Here's Joe Panik. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Joe Panik.
Kennedy pauses. First pitch on its way. Popped up, calling for it. Moustakas. And that's the 3rd out. Ready now, Ian Kennedy. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, number 31.
He's ready. Here's the
Kennedy.
first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
Fielder number 6.
Striding in once again, Lorenzo Cain. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now here's the pitch. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alcides Escobar. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Panic onto the grass, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at bat, Mookie Betts. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at bat.
1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes Soler. One out. So one gone here in the San Francisco third. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brandon Crawford. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. For Votto, that's now 10 doubles for him on the season. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. Now at the plate, Nick Hundley. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Standing in, Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman number 35.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
And this is handled out there by Span for the first out. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that swung on and missed for strike one. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Center fielder, Denard Span.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing, and it disappears away from you.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. Ready with another 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Delino DeShields. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And Span is going to be caught stealing here. He's out at second base. 0-1. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, number 14. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back standing. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw. Digging in and looking for more. Eduardo Nunez. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back easily. Kennedy pauses. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. DeShields rounds third and is digging for the plate, and the runner from second is in to score. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. And coming to the plate now, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Span is under it. 1 out. Stepping in, Jorge Soler. A base hit in his first trip.
Soler.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. DeShields is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, number 15.
Whit Merrifield next to hit.
Whit
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game. Matt, here we are in the 5th inning, and he swings at a ball out of the zone. It's indicative of how they're playing right now. He's taking advantage of their aggressiveness, and that's why there's a shutout going.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Hundley, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Ian Kennedy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game. Here's Joe Panik, 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for
second baseman, Joe Panik.
Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line towards center field. Kane has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Right,
he's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw gets him, 2 down. In is Joey Votto now. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And he gets ahead 0-1. And the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And that misses, 2-1. Now Crawford swings and pulls this one on the ground to second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Center fielder number 6.
First pitch on its way. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alcides Escobar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Now here's the pitch. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
First baseman
Eric Hosmer is in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a... Digging in to try it again, Nick Hundley. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Striding in once again, Denard Span. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. A hit in 2 tries so far. Kennedy's ready. Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Back here in San Francisco. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Ready for another shot now. Salvador Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. Perez waiting on the 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, Perez on his way for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1. For Perez, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The right fielder, number 12.
Digging in once again, Jorge Soler. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
3-1 now.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
In the dirt here. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The batter number
Ready
15,
for another chance. Whit Merrifield. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 0-2 delivery. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs. Ready once again. Number 14. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Jay Hahn is up off the benches. He'll be asked to get something started.
Jay Hahn.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. He'll come in with an average down at 230, 1 home run, and 15 RBIs. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. And he's retired, 1 away. Settling in now, Eduardo Nunez. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at bat. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
To third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Here's Joe Panik. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Minor.
First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll snap one over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. Sam Dyson has been summoned from the
pitching for the Giants.
Into the box, 69. Mike Minor. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Brandon Moss is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he lays off for ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is DeShields, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Ready now, Lorenzo Cain. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage. Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Lorenzo Cain becomes the first out of the inning. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
First baseman
Eric Hosmer is in, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one.
Now pitching for the Giants.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Matt Strom is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 64.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. To short. Escobar fields it cleanly. No problem here, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Joey Votto. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss by Votto, and he'll head back to the dugout as out number 2.
The shortstop.
Now to the plate,
35.
Brandon Crawford. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 delivery. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. 2-0 pitch now to Crawford. Hit to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. The third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Number 13.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Salvador Perez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
The left fielder.
Here's the left fielder,
4.
Alex Gordon. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Betts is over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder.
In is Jorge Soler. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and now the Royals are down to their final strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. Well, we watched a really solid MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the San Francisco Giants. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, Joey Rickard.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Rickard is retired, and there's one away. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. 1-1. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And no problems over there for Votto as that. And here's the 2nd-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
Delino DeShields.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the 1st in a scoreless ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Eduardo Nunez is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And he's safe. Here's Mookie Betts. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights-out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
0-2. Here it comes. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the runner from 3rd crosses the plate. Nunez rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is in there. In is Joey Votto now. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner breaks for 3rd. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And the runner's breaking for 3rd to 1st. The throw will go to 3rd. And the runner from 2nd is in to score. Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Skied into straightaway right. Smith has a read on it. One away. Here's Joe Panik. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Down the first baseline. Davis has it. There's one. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is striding into the box. Wellington Castillo. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Wellington Castillo.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now in the box, Chris Davis. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Upton comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
J.J. Hardy.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready on 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Left fielder, Melvin Upton Jr.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Sent on the ground out to second. Hardy's there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, Madison Bumgarner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Bounce down the third baseline. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Center fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Delino DeShields. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. This is in the air to left field. Rickard will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Scope.
Leading off for
7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Jonathan Scope.
Fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Upton arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The right fielder
into the box now, Seth Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 2-2 one more time. 3-2 now. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Batting ninth.
Now at the plate, Wade Miley. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. To short, hit hard. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Eduardo Nunez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Nunez.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction. He blew that fastball right by him, probably because he set him up with the off-speed stuff before.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Mookie Betts becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Striding in once again, Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he misses 2-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Second base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Pennant. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Digging in to try it again, Joey Rickard. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
23, Joey Rickard.
And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting number
10. Striding forward now, Adam Jones comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And this is swung on and missed by Jones as he's down on strikes for the second out.
Troy Tulowitzki.
is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now.
Leading off
He's
the
0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Melvin Upton Jr.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. This is line to left. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brandon Crawford.
From the stretch. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the throw by Jones will not be in time. He's in there at third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Madison Bumgarner. Here comes the first pitch. And things are going to go from bad to worse now as a balk has been called. And that's going to extend this lead. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, he's really struggling, and tell you what, he's just getting hit around, but it hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's getting ahead of guys. He just can't put them away. 70% of the time, get this, 70% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike. The stuff just hasn't been there.
But there to take it in is Tulowitzki, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Delino DeShields, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Hit down the third baseline, and he's safe. And this throw almost took off on him, but a fine play to leave his feet at first and then come down on the bag to record the second out.
Up next for the
Digging
Giants.
in once again, Eduardo Nunez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Miley sets. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Rickard is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Wellington Castillo.
And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Now he ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
First baseman number 19.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolled him right through him here. 2 away now.
The batter number 3.
So coming to the plate, J.J. Hardy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ball 1.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Hardy waiting on the 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Mookie Betts. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line hard into left. Rickard has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. In is Joey Votto now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman, number 6, Jonathan.
First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance. Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jonathan Scope goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Seth Smith is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. This one's flared toward left center. Nunez ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance? Wade Miley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pedro Alvarez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Pedro Alvarez.
And this is going to be a foul ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the count. Vidal Nuno enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 54.
Ready once again,
Vidal.
Joe Pennick. He comes in. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. This one's flared out toward left. In comes Rickard. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Melvin Upton Jr. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Digging in once again, Brandon Crawford. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. And a ground ball to Tulowitzki. This might be 2. Hardy for 1. Throw on to first is in time, and they'll double up Crawford. Ready for another shot now. Madison Bumgarner. A hit in 2 tries so far. Way out in front.
Well, he got a big double play ball right there, but look, he's not out of the woods yet. Still got that run at third base, so he's got to stay alive.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Joey Rickard is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
On the ground up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting number 10.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Jones. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. Ball 2.
2-2.
Set to deal on 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss and a ball down. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wellington Castillo. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out to retire the side. So stepping in, Delino DeShields. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rickards on his horse, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is high, a ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Here's Mookie Betts. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. In is Joey Votto now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Swings through the slider there.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
On to Davis at first. It's a double play. Settling in now, Chris Davis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Chirinos corrals it. A throw down to first, 1 away. Into the box, J.J. Hardy. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. A windup and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Hardy is retired, 2 down now. Now at the plate, Jonathan Schoop. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason.
And he stuck him out, so he's now... Coming to the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready on 1-2. High pop-up. Davis coasts under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in, Joe Pennant. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now a ball line softly down the right field line, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Stepping into the box, Melvin Upton Jr. He's 2-for-3 thus far. Lifted into center field. Jones is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He was a double play victim last time around. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Tulowitzki will make the catch to retire the side. Here's Seth Smith now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point.
Seth Smith.
Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Swing and a liner towards second. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. So striding in, Vidal Nuno. Chris Johnson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 14, Chris Johnson.
Hard hit ball to second. Panic's got it. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 0-1. And he swings and misses on that one, and now the Orioles are down to their final strike here.
Well, Matt, he's already got 2 strikeouts. He's really...
Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter. Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Hey, his stuff was electric here in this one, so there's no doubt in my mind he's deserving. Look at all the strikeouts on his line. Trust me, that's not easy to do so.